So fucking busy today. Now, Thursday, pensioner day. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Fucking pensioner day. Grey-haired soul. I wanted to talk about fucking Star Wars. Now I'm gonna have to do that. Now I can't, I just... What? Fuck. It's fucking windy. It was my Faja's birthday today. As soon as I got home, there was family here from literally the moment I got home this afternoon until late tonight. That's what that time gap is. The thing I wanted to talk about today though, the main important thing that we needed to talk about today was there was new Star Wars The Last Jedi images that came out. I want to go over them. One in particular that I'm quite, and well, it's not special. I saw the rest of the internet going crazy over one particular picture, and I completely understand why, but we'll get to that one last. The first one is this one, and it's just funny because assumably this is a little bit into the movie. Rey's got lightsaber on hilt. She looks very confident, kinda. This is probably after a period of their training. Maybe she's talking about wanting to leave the island or something like that to go save the world. Or something along those lines, I presume. But Luke looks so fucking grumpy. Does he or does he not? Does he? Grumpy Luke. But I know that's what we're going to get, which is kind of annoying because I just don't want it. I don't want to deal with that. But that's... This looks so grumpy. Next image. I can't remember the exact name. I should like have the information open in front of me, but we're just freeballing it. These are like Snoke's guards. So they're basically the royal guards that Palpatine had, but more upgraded, more, I believe the Entertainment Weekly article said more like proper samurai soldiers. They're like full on red, and they're not like darker maroon red. Their outfits are like completely very bright red. Different take, I suppose. Also, they did confirm the important thing about these images is that if you're doubtful about if we would actually see Snoke in person in The Last Jedi, which is silly because of course we're going to see Snoke in person. We have to see Snoke in person. Of course, if we're seeing guards, we're seeing Snoke, and they confirmed that we're going to see Snoke. Snoke IRL is happening in Star Wars The Last Jedi, Episode 8. I said that whole name backwards, it's fine. These people, they're like nurses, apparently. Nurses that live on the island with Luke. However you say it. They speak in gobbledygook language, but apparently Luke can communicate them in some sort of way. They're drawn there because of the Jedi Temple, or something along those lines. Little squid-like creatures. I quite like the design. Now, we're getting a lot of new creatures in The Last Jedi, which I'm very, very, very excited about, because they're not boring. None of them are like super boring, and I really like getting more aliens in Star Wars, especially ones that are just outside sitting in bars, because in Force Awakens, now I like Force Awakens, except for the majority of the aliens and new species that we saw in Force Awakens took place in the bar, the Maz's Cantina, Castle, whatever you want to call it, scene, where we sweep around, we get a bunch of alien species and stuff like that, but outside of that, there wasn't much. You got the Tito's on Jakku, sure. A couple of alien species used to be there. The main majority, they expanded on a lot of the alien species we saw in The Force Awakens in a book. It's a cool little short story book. I can't remember what it's called. Creatures from Far Away Planet Volume 1. Hopefully get Volume 2. They expand on creatures, stories and stuff, because there's a lot of cool looking aliens coming up in Episode 8. And if you haven't seen the pictures, not only between these squid looking nurse characters and stuff like that, and another one we're about to talk about, but they're also, of course, the ones that were seen in what looks to be the casino scene that's going to be in Last Jedi, or whatever they're calling that scene. Lots of fancy looking aliens, cool looking aliens, lots of great work coming out of that creature workshop, and the main one we need to talk about is this guy. Which is the only reason, is this picture was a catalyst for me to be like, I have to talk about these Star Wars pictures. I'm in love with this thing. I don't think I'm the only one. It is adorable to the max. It is adorable, and if you don't think it's adorable, there's my door, right? See yourself out, look at that thing. I love it. I love it. I love the fact that Chewie's like, I need a co-pilot. And he's got this, I think they're called Pogros. I really need to double check its name. It's Porgs. They're called Porgs. That's a Porg. A Porg, and it's adorable. It's like a penguin. It's like a little adorable penguin. Except for it's in Star Wars and it's a Porg, and it's working with Chewie, and they're gonna be best pals, and they're gonna be really cute together, and it's gonna be amazing. And I'm gonna buy all the toys and all the things, and if there's a stuffed toy, I want it too. And BB-8, I'm sorry of like being out cuted already. Like BB-8 was last year's cute news. We have Porgs now. Since we are talking about Star Wars, and yesterday was like an international book read day or something along those lines. So we can tie it all together. It is, I got this, I started reading this the other day, it was really good. Don't forget this game's coming out, Battlefront 2, I'm, what, like 25 pages in, I think I'm like about chapter 4 or something like that. Really good so far, really looking forward to not only the game, looking forward to reading the rest of this book. Javina, I think that's how you say her name, Geneva, I can't see it, I can't double check. This is really good so far. Read more books, get pumped for Star Wars, Porgs are the best thing to happen in 2017. I want to hug them. I want one on my bed. A little cute one. Something like that. Adorable. 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 Antibiotics, and then you wreck like this, then you get a rash, then you get a scar, then another thing. It could make your arm fall off, you could blow up, you could die, you could turn into a little midget person and crawl up inside your insides and explode everywhere outside like an Eli Roth movie.